1-1 draw with Chester last night. What's your assessment of that one, a point on the road?
For me, a point is a good point on the road, 100%. We try and set our stall out that if we can't win, we don't lose away from home. Tough game. I think they're the best footballing team so far that we've played. Others are more of a physical battle, whereas they played some decent football. I think they had dominated large parts of the game without hurting us, I've got to say. I think they've only had one shot on goal in 98 minutes, and that was the goal they scored. We had the two best chances of the game. One we finished, and another one where we got put through one-on-one. Just needed to dink the keeper, and it could have been sort of 2-0, and it'd have been a different game. But respect to them, they try and play the right way, but they just move you from side to side without really hurting you in the final third. It's all in between boxes. So from that point of view, I was really pleased with the group, the resolute they were. Obviously the coaching that Junior and Barnes have been doing has really come out last night in the way we had a low block, and we were sort of stopped them getting through us, really, which changed the game really, because we had some real bad injuries on the night. Obviously we lost Matt McClure with a calf strain. We don't know the extent of that just yet. Kieran Phillips we lost, who's been on fire lately. 6 goals he scored since I've come in. He's done his hamstring, so he will be out for a period of time. And obviously JJ got knocked out, it's a concussion. So we've lost 3 top players there already, along with the other ones that are already out. Liam, left back, we've had on loan from Altrincham, he's obviously out. Probably he's got 2 weeks left of his loan. He probably won't play again for us, as in the loan will be finished. And then we'll assess that one. Obviously Ben Morgan's out. Sean's out as well. So the injuries are mounting up with all. These are players that would all start normally. So I'm trying to get a few in if I can. Which is always tough this time of year. So yeah, but I was really pleased with the boys last night. I said to them I was proud of their performance, because I believe that, talking to a few different people 4 or 5 weeks ago, they would have rolled over and lost that game. And that I told them, the fight that they're showing now is why they are where they are in the division now.
And you managed to get one reinforcement in yesterday, Junior Tiensia. Just talk to us a little bit about him as a player.
Yeah, Junior's had a good upbringing at Millwall Championship club, and he was there for a long time. I took him on loan 1 year. He had previous loans to like Sutton, Dover, and sort of clubs like that. And I took him on loan at Dartford, and he got injured after a couple of games. He'd done his hamstring, so it kept him out, and he had to have an op on that. And then at the end of the Millwall season last year, he got released. So as they do, they try and stay in the game if they can. I know he had a couple of games for a couple of Premiership clubs behind closed doors. It didn't quite work out, and I just said, look, why don't you come and play football? I've already had the relationship with him anyway. So I said, you're more likely to get noticed playing in these levels than going on trials. So yeah, we come to an agreement, and we brought him in the building, and I thought he did very well last night. He was a very attack-minded fullback, but takes his defensive duties really seriously, and 1v1s last night, no one got past him at all. So I was really pleased that he came and fitted straight in. He hadn't met the boys before last night, so yeah, I think he came in and had a steady debut.
And you're still unbeaten in the league with yourself at the helm at the club, and attention's now turned to what's going to be a massive game here on Saturday against Kings Lynn. How do you look at preparing for this one? Obviously it's difficult with the injuries.
Yeah, well, we have to count the bodies tomorrow, see what we've got, see if I can bring anyone in, which I'm obviously trying hard to do so. Kings Lynn are advanced of us. They've had a whole pre-season. They've put their team together. They've got quite a few players left over from last year's National League campaign. I know the management team there well, and they've had a great start. They've got a striker there that I brought into this country from Switzerland. He played for me, so I do know them well. we've watched them as well, and I think they're advanced of where we are. So anything we can possibly get from that game will be a bonus, in my opinion, because they're so much advanced in where they are compared to where we are. We've just taken over, and it's a little bit, muddling through until we can really start nailing down stuff. I mean, all these injuries don't help. So I'm over the moon the way the boys have reacted since coming in. 10 points from 12, I think is a fantastic start by, with this group of players, and we will only get stronger as we go on. But as for the game Saturday, like I said, if we could get something from the game, I think we've done well, considering where we've come from, where we're at, and what players we got available and not available. So yeah, I make Kings Lynn favourites obviously from where they are in the division, but we'll give it a good go.